court.
Oh, what you saying? Daddy duties properly, boy. It's your missus'
Yeah,
turn next week, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, I've worked you lot
This?
sort of out. It's week on, week off. But
Balls,
let's
this
get
sounds
into
sus, bro.
it.
Balls, this sounds sus, bro. That's worked out the pattern, fam. You know the shift change, fam.
No,
You know
fam,
in
'cause
prisons when they look at that
it's
shift change.
every week he'll be like, you can't because it's his turn to put the kids to bed. So
Yeah.
I kind of know the little balance going on here.
No,
But
more
yeah, let's get
that's
into it.
dangerous, bro. That's
Let's just get into it. All right. So World Cup. Who's everyone got winning it? I'll start.
I'm gonna go Brazil.
I'm gonna be
Mate.
biased.
Oh, bro.
I'm Germany. I'm German. There's no point lying.
back your thing. Back your thing. That's fair.
Could I,
I
could I
think
suggest could I suggest we pick like a top three, like so who you got as favorites, who you got second favorites, who you got third favorites?
Oh
okay.
no, see, I was gonna say everyone pick a dark horse who you think might win
Okay.
outside of who
Yeah.
your
Okay,
pick.
so we pick two dark horses then.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Pick two dark
Cool.
horses.
Cool. My pick will be I'm gonna go with France, I'm gonna go with France. Regardless of Pogba and Kante not being there, the team is just outrageous. Even with the injuries, they pick players coming in, and it's just like, okay, like this guy's sick, like they got no weakness. Even if you look at them before without Pogba and Kante, it's not weak. They got too many and Camavinga to come in.
This is
So for
actually
me,
That
surprising.
lacks a lot of experience, though.
mate, they've still got Luis Varane and Benzema in the spine of the team, and they've got Rabiot as well. Who's got a lot of experience as well. If they need the experience in the middle, so to me,
Okay.
like, mate, if you look at the squad, who's got a stronger squad?
No, I'm not saying. No, I'm not saying like.
Yeah.
Remember, yeah, like when you played with like a young midfield. Remember in the not in the young midfield when you played against an inexperienced midfield. Remember in the
I,
Euros, we got
mate,
spun by
mate,
Italy, and Italy.
mate,
I wouldn't say those players are necessarily miles better
okay,
than our midfield.
I,
It's just
I
that
hear
the
I hear what you're
experience. They're
saying.
just like, but
Mate,
like they
I hear
know
what
how
you're
to
saying.
manage the
I hear,
game.
I hear what you're saying, but Camavinga and Tchouaméni like play with like Toni Kroos and Modric like week in week
I'd
out.
say that
Like,
about the French team. A lot of them
look,
players do
like,
play
look,
at big clubs.
like look at the experience they're getting. Like Camavinga single-handedly like changed game after game in the Champions League for Madrid last season. That's a fact.
No, they're gonna get experience. I agree, but do they have it at the international level at the highest degree? Probably not. Probably not. I guarantee there's probably going to be other midfields from smaller nations that function better than the French midfield. Almost certainly.
Mate, I don't see it.
Maybe even the Danish midfield. I'm not even going to say Danish midfield is anywhere better than
mate,
France's.
mate,
But I'm going to say as a unit, they're going to function a whole lot smoother, in
I
my
don't
opinion.
think so. I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. I don't see it.
So you're saying France is going to win?
I think they're favourites. Yeah, they have to be.
No, like who do you think's going to win?
No, I said they're gonna win. Yeah, they're
All right.
favourites. Like they're gonna win.
And
Like in my opinion,
OTC, I think I know your pick already, but can you just confirm that for me?
Yeah, I'm picking Brazil. I think.
Okay, that kind of surprised me still.
What do you mean?
I thought it was coming. I
I
thought
was
it was coming
expecting
home.
you to pick
I
England.
thought it was coming home.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna
No. We're not. Come on, man. Like you got. I'd want us to win, but we have to think about it like this. Yeah. That team is like. It's almost very difficult to overlook. You've got from the goalkeeper. But the only weaknesses that they've got is the fullbacks aren't as strong as some other nations of the top highest degree. Other than that, I think. Wait, Dad, let me finish. Hold on, Dad. The goalkeeping department solid. Centre backs very good as well. Central
Are we talking
midfield.
about Brazil now? Yeah.
Brazil.
Yeah.
Central midfield, experience and solid at the same time. Then you go into the attack, the chart and the quality of plays that they have in the attack. It is up there with the best, and the options that they have coming off the bench, I think it's very very difficult that to overlook them. I think they're either going to win it or they're going to get to the final.
Okay.
I can't see them. I cannot see them flipping.
I hear that, but my issue with Brazil is, and I've got the Reds very highly. But my issue is their centre forward position, because their main centre forward would have been Richarlison, who hasn't been playing football obviously because he's been injured. Then at that point, that brings in Jesus, who hasn't scored in 9 games.
Are you
Then
talking
it
about
leaves.
the actual striker or like the
I'm
front
talking about
three?
I'm talking about the striking option. We know how wide they're solid, but we're talking about the actual centre forwards that they're struggling. That Richarlison hasn't played, and he would have started.
Nah, man. Dan, come
Jesus
on,
hasn't
man.
scored in that.
Look
Jesus
at
has
France.
scored in 9 games. Jesus
Yeah, but
has
look
scored
at
in 9
France, man.
games.
France had
Benzema.
Olivier Giroud here in
Benzema.
2018, and no, not in 2018 when they won the
Oh,
World Cup. They
2018.
did
Oh,
have,
2018.
yeah.
Oh, 2018. Okay, yeah, but Giroud's a different type of striker, mate. You can't compare Giroud and Jesus. Like, I'll rather have Giroud
Giroud's a
than
proper like
Jesus.
I see Giroud as like a proper striker.
Yeah, that
Nah,
Giroud
man.
is a
I don't
He
even think
stays-
he's. How many goals did he score that tournament?
The
One.
difference between Giroud and Jesus tends to drop to
It's outside the
drop
box.
to the wings, drops back a bit deeper, whereas Giroud is that centre forward. Because what was I listening? I think it was Sky Sports. I was listening to. It might have been yesterday, and it was talking about basically when you look at Jesus's heat map, like he's never really in that centre forward position. Like he's always kind of drifting out like to the wing. Like, and they was basically saying he tends to overload quite a lot with Martinelli. So I can kind of see where Dan's coming from. And if I was picking out the two as a forward, I personally would take Giroud over Jesus for that kind of position.
But the quality is not like it's not. I think personally, I don't think that. Look, I've got the attack here. Neymar.
No, but I'm talking. You're talking
What
about the
quality?
players out. You're
Yeah.
talking about players out wide. Neymar,
No, I'm talking about because you know
Rodrigo,
how they play.
Vinny.
It's not going to be like one rigid forward. They're going to play
No,
like
I heard that. But the issue you
Neymar,
have
Vinicius,
is
Gabriel Jesus, Anthony, Rafinha, Richarlison, Martinelli, Rodrigo. Come on,
okay.
man.
Most of them play out wide. They all play out wide, yeah. Other than Richarlison, yeah, he wants to be a striker and Jesus. And the biggest issue is that Richarlison is not fit because he's played no games since probably October, I believe. And you got bloody Jesus, who hasn't scored in 9 games. Like that's a big factor. No one's gonna tell me this guy's coming in with confidence and he's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm ready like to score goals.
No.
He
That's
hasn't
two different
scored.
things. That's two different things. Are you talking
about
about sharpness or confidence? Because Jesus is one individual who I think, irrespective of his actual finishing and scoring a goal, he's still going to perform at the highest level. He's one of those players that's not really going to drop his level through a lack of scoring goals, in my opinion.
Do you think he's been playing well in the last few weeks? Just out of curiosity, because I don't. I don't see it. Like, I don't know what you're seeing personally.
Do I think
Like,
he played well?
He runs about. He runs all.
I don't know.
What is he actually doing? Like, this is the point I'm making. Like, I don't know. I have Brazil in my top 5, but I don't think they're gonna win just because they do not have a striker who is going to score goals.
Nah,
with that being said, let's let Oz tell us who his pick is.
Yeah.
Is it coming home for you?
Huh? Nah, it's Brazil.
You got Brazil as well.
Wolves, we got better chance than you, fam. So are we smacked you in the Euros? So let's not go there. It's not Palace, fam. We could go real in. We could go in, fam. But anyway, Oz.
But anyway, let's go back to you picking Germany. Is that for real, or you just
Bruv,
that's for real. Bruv. That's for real.
For real.
That's for real. Here's my thing. This isn't the same Germany that we see in the Euros. Like, this isn't Yogi Love's Germany anymore. Like, going into the Euros, I'll back them to the hilltops all day, every day. But I didn't expect us to win the Euros, not under that kind of football. I think Yogi Love's style of football died after we won the World Cup, and it kind of progressively got worse. Because you got to remember, up until we won the World Cup, we was reaching at least semi-finals in every tournament since 2002. Like, we was there or thereabouts.
You got out the group stages in the World Cup beforehand. Remember?
How the fuck I
In
can't hear
World Cup?
2014.
In what World Cup? We won the World Cup in 2014. We won the World Cup in Brazil. Where we slapped Brazil 7-1.
What's the one that you went out of the group stages?
in Russia, 2018. This is what
Yes,
I'm
that's what I'm
saying.
talking
Since we won the World Cup, the style of football got progressively worse. Like it wasn't anything to be bragging about. We would win games, but it wasn't a style of football that you took into a competition. Like his style of football just regressed, and it was more about getting forward. There was no killer instinct. Whereas I think since Hansi's come in, the style of football is a much more better identity about the team. And I think overall, like what he's doing. One second, what's this guy doing with his hand?
Sorry,
So
my
then
hair's all
overall,
mad. If my hair was all done up, I might have just let the cam slide,
oh,
but I'm just trollish.
yeah. So
Mad.
then overall, I think our style of football's got a lot better. So going into the World Cup, I'm giving us all the chance in the world. Like this is competition football. Like you're in it till you're not in it. Like I think we'll
Well,
get through our group.
let me ask you one question. You've got your mortgage payments on the line, yeah? You're gonna slap it on one team. Are you telling me you're gonna go with Germany?
Yes.
Nah, bro, you hesitated there, bro. You looked to the left to say you're about to tell a lie.
One second. Here's my
You
thing.
would
Yeah.
not.
Who's
Here's my
behind
thing.
you? Wait,
You,
blink twice,
you
yeah?
one
Blink
second.
twice if
You
you're
lot are
safe.
going for Brazil, yeah. But what competitions have Brazil shown you in recent times, yeah, that you can say 100%, yeah, they're that team? That would be my counter argument. Because if we're talking in South America up in of recent times, it's either been Chile or Argentina of more effect. Argentina overall in the South American teams, you would say have probably been the more consistent, like when it comes to that kind of football.
Yeah, but their
Like,
players are not fully fit though. Some of their players, like I heard a rumor that their top players, like Messi and a couple of other players, might not be 100% fit in
yeah,
that
but again,
circumstance.
it's competition football. Like, you've got a big squad. It's like I
To be
say,
fair, though,
if we get out of our group here, which I'd say is probably one of the tougher groups in the thing, then I don't see what the argument is.
Bro,
Mo,
you're not
Because
even
no, but
confident
you
you're
see
gonna
where
get
he
out the
says,
group,
what's it
bro.
called? The
You're saying
players
if
ain't
we
going in
get out the
fully
group.
fit, yeah.
what was that,
Like,
Oz?
Go on, let us speak. Let us speak.
I was just saying, like, obviously everyone kind of has that same advantage because a lot of people have had to play with fixture crammers this season, bro. So like, not every team is gonna be like 100% flying fit. So I
not
think
to the
it's more
best
of a
I'll
players.
level.
show the group now. Look, because look, these are the groups. Yeah, this isn't who's which group. I'd say the two hardest groups is Germany's group and Portugal's group. Out of all them groups, those are the two hardest.
I
Like
would
there can be
actually
no
say
argument with those two. Oh,
I wouldn't. It's not an argument, but I would chuck in England just because the way England played. I think they will struggle against USA and them
I
boys.
reckon there will be
Stand,
games
bro.
parts in that
Stand
where they
your bro.
struggle. But I'm
Bruv,
just
are you,
saying, if you look as an overall
Bro, how
group,
are
the
you?
two hardest groups is
bruv,
Germany
Daniel? No, hold
and
on.
Nah, you
Dan,
can't even get mad at
Wait.
that OTC, bro.
nah,
How are
bruv.
you not getting out the group when you've got
Nah, you
Japan,
can't be
Costa
mad at
Rica?
that.
one
Teams
second, one
that
second.
England should make
Costa Rica's
easy
not a
work
dead
of, they
team.
struggle against, bro.
Costa Rica's not a dead team. And let's not be disrespectful because Japan is a decent team. And then you've got Spain. Like, so you've got to
Japan is
think.
a
I
decent
reckon
team.
you've got
To
to.
Germany. Come on, man. Let's not let's not play no games. I love my Japanese people, fam. But, fam, let me tell you something, yeah.
Abraham,
There's levels to this. Look
Abraham,
at your team.
There's level to this.
Look at your
Hedgehog,
team.
Hedgehog, Hedgehog, put
Sade,
that picture back up.
Kimmich. Bruv,
Hedgehog,
come
put
on,
that
man.
picture back up.
1 second.
Hedgehog, Hedgehog, put that picture
Let's
back up.
let him rival these
OTC,
teams up.
OTC, your
Yeah.
boy in Japan. Where is Somalia?
Oh, that was uncool.
What do you mean?
That
Oh
was kind
my!
Where's Jamaica, fam? Where's Jamaica, fam?
CONCACAF, boy.
One
Yeah.
second,
In
one
the
second.
Caribbean,
There's
in
still
the
carnival.
American
There's
Cup
still
somewhere,
No,
bro.
one second,
But
one
they're
second,
there.
1 second.
They'll be preoccupied.
He's
with
saying they're
carnival,
dissing
fam.
Japan, yeah?
No, I'm not dissing the Japan, but I'm
No,
saying
but you're saying that, yeah.
football
1 second.
quality wise,
Even
there's levels.
Zimbabwe
If
are
we're going by
representing, bro.
if we're going by world rankings, they're the 24th ranked team in the world.
Who,
So we're going
Japan?
by world rankings now. Hold on, we're
Japan.
going by world rankings.
No, but I'm saying no. 1 second. I'm saying if we're going by world rankings, which is what you would do, because obviously that formulates obviously the victories and stuff you've had. Like they're ranked 24th in the world. Like So you can't sit there and say there ain't something about them, because there's teams that are in this World Cup that are ranked considerably lower than them.
You know what I've noticed about
So,
Japanese teams?
so
though?
you're telling me, so according to the world rankings, yeah, Germany are 11th, yeah, and you're
Yeah.
telling me they've got a phenomenal chance in winning it above Brazil, Belgium, Argentina,
It's not
France, England, Italy,
phenomenal,
One
but
second,
it's
one
a
second, one second,
chance.
one second.
Like,
Netherlands,
One second. Here's my
Portugal,
thing, yeah.
and
When you
Denmark.
actually factor in, yeah, the way these world rankings, everything are formulated, yeah, Hansi Flick wasn't in charge. Like, we dropped considerably lower when Yogi Love was in charge. You've got to remember, Hansi Flick come in after the Euros, so he's not even been in the job that long. And the fact that he's lost, I think we might have lost one game under him. No, I don't
How
think we
many?
lost. I think we drew against England.
How many?
He did the whole of the qualifiers for the World Cup.
So how
I
many
think it was
games is that?
virtually everything.
Like 5 games, 6 games?
6, 7,
No.
6 games, 7 games.
One second.
Okay. Do you know what? If you think Germany could win,
One second.
I think you're disrespecting Hansi Flick though.
You know, it is.
I don't
You're
think it's more so
disrespecting
about the team. I
because
think it's about how a
you're
manager manages his
looking
team
more
through the tournament,
of
bro. Flick is
you're looking
serious.
more
I
of
would
how
have
we
Hansi
was
Flick
we've been in
as a Man
last
United
tournament.
manager if Ten Hag weren't there.
Right. So
But-
he's played 15 games, lost 1, won 9, drawn 5. We've scored 45, conceded 12.
But
So I would
you
say
have to-
under him,
okay.
there's been a vast improvement. And I would say
And
the players
considering we was getting, considering bro, I can't believe I'm actually able to say this. Germany were getting dusted at one point, bro.
we was
By
because the
then-
style of
by
football
then-
wasn't the right style of football.
That's
Nah,
fair.
it was
All right.
outdated.
No,
as
but
well.
I've said that.
Yergi had done
I will
his.
say
I think
that. Under
Yergi had got
Yogi
the
Love-
best out of what he got of the group of players that he had. I think he just wasn't
But
ready
I
for
was
the next
saying
gen
for
of football
ages,
players.
even at the World Cup, I said after the World Cup, when we got knocked out in the group stages, they should have got rid of Yogi Love because the team had come to the end of its cycle. You got to think he had been the manager at that point for 12 years because he took over after 2006 World Cup. But then, like I say, if you look at Germany's record from 2002 up until we won the World Cup in 2014, we was consistently semi-finals and finals. So the team as a whole,
True.
by that point, had come to the end of its cycle. I think now you can see a lot of the young bloods now
When
being
that 2002? Did you say 2002 or 2006?
so no 2002 when we lost to Brazil in the final.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that
that's
was-
what I say. I thought you said 2006. I was gonna say actually. It's
No,
2002.
2006 is when Yogi Love took over after Jurgen
Okay.
Klinsmann left. When I think we got third place in that one. So, like I say, up until that point, up until we won the World Cup, like I say, after the World Cup, I thought, cool, we'll go on, we might win the Euros. But when we got dusted in the Euros, I was like, I wasn't a fan of the style of football. Then we
Who'd you
got
get
to the World
dusted
Cup.
by? Euros.
I think Italy. I think
Yes,
it
it
was.
was. It was Balotelli. It was Balotelli brace, and that's where he says. That was
I'm
the one where he
sure
says, where he did that. When he did that pose in it. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was against Italy, and I think I can't remember what round part that was. But then we got to the World Cup, and then when we got knocked out the group stages, since from then I've been Yogi out. Like his style of football had run its course of play. But then, like I say, since Hansi Flick's come in,
Hold
the
on.
style of football
You're
changed.
Yogi out at one point, and despite the fact that he won you a World Cup.
Are you not listening to me? After the World Cup, the style of football regressed. Like there was no progression after the World Cup. Like we wasn't doing anything. We did the formalities of getting through the group stages because that's all it became, a formality. And when we got to the competitions, the team just the style of football wasn't translating.
Bolted.
And like I say, after the World Cup in Russia, the football was dead. Then, to be fair, he got us out of the group stages in the Euros. I don't know how. Then we lost to England, but like I said, from after the World Cup in 2018, I thought we need a new manager. Like I say, we've got the new manager now. I'm happy with the choice of manager, and like I say, he's got a style of football that is promoting the youth through. There's a lot of quality young players coming through, so I do give us a chance of winning the World Cup. It's competition football.
Who's that?
That's fair.
Right now, Ash, who's your World Cup winners?
Witzmeister stole the Deutsche.
Fucking hell. Actually, you drunk, bro.
Oh man.
Repping, gangway, 3 strikes.
Oh.
Bun Adidas though.
Why?
Can't lie. 3A.
Man said 3
Edit
Yeah,
that out. I'm chatting bare shit. But no, I
No,
think
but it's
I'm
mad though
always
when you
gonna
look
back.
at
I'm always gonna back Germany,
Adidas.
yeah. But I genuinely think, yeah. I don't know who to actually. I want Germany to win in it, but I can't really say. I don't think any nation of football right now is like making me think that's win. I think it's going to be a shit tournament. To be honest, I actually really don't think it's going to be exciting at all.
It's not going to be exciting because there's not really been no build up, no nothing. I see more people getting excited about the Nike advert than the actual World Cup itself.
But do you know what? Yeah,
it's mad.
I'm actually probably gonna say Argentina just for Ronaldo's tears.
So 1 second, is that your pick? Yeah, Argentina.
I want Germany to win it, but I think Argentina might just. Yeah.
So do you want Germany to be your pick and Argentina your dark horse, or do you want Argentina to be your pick and Germany to be your dark horse?
I'll never put Germany as a dark horse. How dare you?
So
no way. Germany
Germany's
and
your pick.
Argentina dark horse though.
Okay.
Germany to win it and Argentina to be the dark horse.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
So while we're here, we might as well just do everyone's dark horse of who they think's gonna win.
I don't think England can be classed as a dark horse because they are World Cup semi-finalist, Euros finalist.
So pick them then. So pick them then. So what are you talking about?
That's not a dark horse. That's not a dark horse.
So pick them. Then.
History don't repeat itself all the time.
That's like saying, yeah, I think Bayern Munich can.
No, but it is because obviously, but it is a dark horse because if you thought they was gonna win it, they would have been your pick.
No, but they're one of the favorites to win it. But I would say a dark horse is like.
To be fair, technically everyone's a favorite because everyone gets odds on what their pick is to win it. Innit? It's just whether or not you believe.
Everybody are not favorites, fam. Yeah, you're chucking them in there. They're not They're nowhere near favorites. I'm talking like. So if you say they're the dark horses, I can accept that.
Yeah, Germany will get further than England, you know.
Here's my thing. I love how you're coming with this because here's my thing. Yeah, England right now overall are in the same kind of situation that Germany once was in. A lot of your players are getting old and injured. Germany are breaking out that older players and the younger players.
Who's getting old and injured?
Henderson.
Kane's old. I swear Kane's 31 now.
Here's my thing. I said England are getting older. Like there's no youngsters really coming through.
Ain't Kane like 30, 31?
They bring 1 or 2 through. Remember, Musiala is one of the best youngsters so far this season. Was told if he chose England, like Gareth Southgate thing was, yeah, but you'd have to play with the under 20, like you'd still be in that lower ranking of under 21s. He's been in the German like first team like from the get-go. He didn't do the under 21 or anything with us. And like I say, he's playing at Bayern and he's putting in some serious stats so far this season. Like he's
good on him. Good on him, but luckily for us, we don't need him, fam. So you've had to take him.
Mate, OTC, stop that talk right there. Stop that talk right there.
My dark horse is Senegal.
I'm not even mad at that.
Senegal.
Yeah, Senegal, right?
No, big up them. Sadio Mane can drag them. I feel it.
Wait.
Sadio Mane in attack, Koulibaly in
defense. You think Mane will be fit in time to save them? Because I don't
think he's going to play.
Oh wait, he's injured, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think he's playing the first 2 games, possibly. So.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, that is a real dark horse, though.
That's a big call, and obviously you're relying on Koulibaly to actually play football, which he hasn't all season.
I wasn't gonna do it, but
they won AFCON, but so okay.
See, my thing's Holland.
Yeah,
mine's Netherlands.
Because Amadi, they want
Do you
Africa
know
'cause
what? I
Amadi.
fucking forgot them man were in it. You know.
But yeah, because they've missed the last couple, haven't they? Last couple of tournaments. That's what you
Wait, say
forgot about.
again. Say again. Who's your dark horse, Bulls?
Netherlands.
Okay. That's one
Like, I
thing.
think
It's an interesting team, Netherlands.
Okay.
I don't. It's tough because
They've got a solid team. They've got a solid
they
team.
got a solid team, but how solid is their team? I'm talking like, is their team?
Take away the
think
goal.
Van
Is their team like? Is their team like that level, or is it? Is it that tier below?
I think their weakness is their goalkeeper. Other than that, I think they've got a decent team. Like you look at their defense. Like besides Van Dijk's form, I think their defense is good. You look at their midfield.
Timber.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mate, I'm moving real. Van Dijk hasn't played well. He's not at top level, is he? He's probably like 2 levels below his top level at this moment in time. Like, we have to be realistic here. But Holland do have good defenders, and they've got good midfielders, and they've got the pie up front who's going to score goals. Like, he seems to be the top goal scorer of all time. So,
well, Oz's picks to win the World Cup, though. Yeah. Not Oz, sorry. G's picks to win the World Cup. He's still sticking with Brazil and Argentina, which I kind of knew. I didn't expect to pick anyone else.
G's got sense.
Nah, he did say from time ago he thinks Brazil are gonna win it still.
Yeah, because B, he knows his stuff, bro. But in terms of
Oh fucking hell! Do you want to get an RIP T-shirt out OTC? Jesus Christ!
Come on, who's your dark horse then, OTC?
My dark horse. My dark horse.
We saying Wales.
I like how
I think it could be. I think the dark horse could be. I don't think England's a dark horse because they're too good to be a dark horse. I think it's Spain.
Was it Spain?
Spain.
But
Spain. I'm not mad.
wait, OTC. I'm not mad.
I'm not gonna.
But just accuracy, yeah. Do you expect Spain to win with no strikers?
1 second. Spain, is kind of a wild one. When you look at their team and to say, like some of the people's picks and England.
No, this is dark horse. This is dark horse. Like this is a team that this is a team that I think is got like if you look back at this tournament, you can see them doing like well in.
Would you say England's better than Spain? OTC, I've got a question for you. Is England better than Spain?
Yes.
Wait, I missed the question. Sorry, I was feeling it. What happened?
Yes.
Is England better than Spain?
You think England has a better team than Spain?
Yes.
Okay.
Oz is just nodding.
Wait,
hold on.
Oz is being a mime right now. Oz, just say it with your chest, man. Because you nodding don't seem too confident. It's like my Germany take, innit? It's like my Germany take.
No, the question was addressed to OTC, innit? I was just nodding. I was saying they are.
Nah, man, you weren't just nodding, bro. Because you looked like you was either saying, OTC saying facts like, OTC's chatting shit again. Like, which one is it, bro?
I'm dying.
OTC speaking facts, bro.
That's pretty fun. Bro, you know what it is, yeah? At least I got odds, yeah? Dan, I don't know what
you know what?
Dan is like
I'm not going to disagree with you.
He wants England to win, but he don't like.
I don't.
I'm not mad with your pick. I'm just saying though, overall, like by your standards, like I'm not getting how Spain is a dark horse, but by the standards you was using.
Yeah.
Okay, look at the Spain squad. Look at the Spain squad. All of the goalkeepers. Okay, they've got a decent.
Spain are a victim of their own successes, bro, and the players that they've produced. That's the problem.
They've got Azpilicueta. They've got Azpilicueta in defense. An aged Jordi Alba, a 33-year-old Jordi Alba, a 30-year-old Carvajal. Come on, man. A 34-year-old Sergio Busquets.
How old is Koulibaly?
Wait. So just a curiosity.
How old is Koulibaly?
It's Busquets.
They're all the guys, and they're still able to put in levels for their teams, bro. So you can't have that argument, bro.
Right. Spain's midfield is better than England's midfield.
Bro, I just need to check something though.
It's not even a debate. You can't tell me
Yes,
Rice is better than Busquets.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. But I just think as an overall team, our attack, our defense, our goalkeeper, bro, we're better than them, fam. Come on, let's not take the piss, fam. Let's not take the piss, fam.
I don't think you can be mad at him saying that, but
Come on, man. At least Ash,
don't.
you come on, man.
I think
I'm not
again,
mad at you.
I say it down to more of what I
Mate,
expect of Spain
I
and
don't-
what Spain's previously done and the players that they've previously
think
produced. I think for me, to why I don't rate them as high as I used to, I think it's because they're victims of their own success.
So what's your dark horse, Dan?
my dark horse would be Brazil.
Bro.
That's my dark horse.
Daniel.
And the reason why they're my dark horse.
Brazil is a dark horse.
Yeah, they're my dark horse.
Don't worry, Brazil's part of my wild take, so I'm gonna save that one.
They're my dark horse.
Top scorer in the tournament. Oh, go on.
Top goal scorer. You know what? I'm gonna go for.
I'm going. Go on.
I'm gonna go for Benzema. I think Fast are going far, and I think he'll score the goals for them.
See, mine's Harry Kane. I reckon he'll do most of his goal scoring in the group stage.
Mine's Harry Kane as well. I think
it was
top goal scorer in the last 2 tournaments.
I think he's going to get like 5, but I think all these goals are going to come in the group stage.
Is Poland there?
Poland, yeah.
Poland.
Lewandowski.
But what group are they in?
You're going Neymar.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Brazilian as well, but I think they're going to spread out the goals.
Oh wait, no, did I say Lewandowski? We're not talking Champions League, are we?
Mate, you just dropped that Zoot,
Lewandowski is a good shout, to be fair, because he's in the group with Argentina, Saudi Arabia, and Mexico.
Yeah,
but hold on.
Lewandowski
gets Martinez.
I don't know, man.
Have you
but
seen that Mexican goalkeeper when it comes to tournaments?
Yeah, you don't concede many goals.
Yeah, he's about that still.
Unless you're planning on Dusky scoring all the goals against Saudi Arabia on
I'm torn up between.
Yeah.
Closer back there against him, though. I think we beat
them
like 9-0.
I'll throw you some names, Ash. Yeah? Messi.
I'm torn up between Mbappe and Neymar.
Kane. Who else? Ronaldo.
No, I think Kane's gonna fuck it, you know.
Havertz could do okay. Top goal scorer though.
You know what I'm surprised by? England didn't try to have one more friendly before the tournament.
I think it's with the way
because they finished the league last week. I don't think it would have been enough. I think rest is pivotal right now.
We did bare teams did friendlies today that are in the World Cup.
I think
we had one.
Poland had one. Leagues.
Do you know what? Let me just go with
everyone.
Let me just go with Neymar. I'm gonna go with Neymar.
Neymar.
Yeah,
that's a good shot.
Yeah, because Poland ain't gonna do that in this World Cup. They ain't got man like Blazikowski anymore. It's not gonna happen.
Nobody's going for Mitrovic, no.
Nah, I wouldn't go with him because he's got a slight injury in it. We don't really know how tough that injury is. And boy, we know Fulham up. You know what I'm saying? We know Fulham are upset about that.
They're super unhappy because apparently he's supposed to be injured for 3 weeks or something stupid.
Yeah, and obviously they can't block him. Because if they block him doing that, then obviously Serbia can take it back to FIFA and then he'll be banned for club football.
Yep.
So who do we think player of the tournament will be?
Messi.
This is tough, man.
That last little what's it called? Oh wait, no, the Ballon d'Or's been won, isn't it? Yeah, nah. Yeah, Messi. I'm just gonna say Messi.
No, I'm going with Mbappe. He's gonna cause all kinds of issues.
I think Mbappe as well. But obviously, it's the way. The thing that can F that up is obviously it depends on how everyone finishes in their respective group. See to which side they end up with.
Wolves, who's played the tournament in the Euros?
Player of the
Who was
tournament
playing
Euros.
Yeah.
When it
Do you remember?
Chiesa.
I don't actually remember, you know. I'm sure it was
I can't remember. That's the issue.
I wonder if
It wasn't an England player. No.
Donnarumma. I was gonna say it was definitely someone in the
That's it.
final. It was Donnarumma, but obviously he can't be player of the tournament. He's not there.
Do you know what I'd say? I'd say player of the tournament is going to be
I did not realize Pedri got young player of the tournament.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
See, I was gonna do young player of the tournament for this one, man. I thought no point let's just do player of the tournament because I ain't got time to go through
I would
all
have
these
said
teams and their
Palestri.
youngsters. If I was going young player of the tournament, mine would have been biased between. Well, I say biased. It would have been with one or two people.
Musiala or
Okay.
Bellingham.
I think the best people in terms of winning it could be what Brazil, Argentina. England could potentially go on to win. It depends
See,
on the momentum. But I don't think even if they do, I don't think any player in that team will be player of the tournament. I think he'll probably be down to Brazilians.
I'm
But
telling
who
you
to
what.
pick? You can pick
I'm
Neymar,
going with
Vinicius
Mbappe.
Junior.
I think France should win their group, which obviously puts them in a decent position. And my memory serves me correct. The teams that are in the part of the draw that they can get, it could fall favorably. So that's the only reason why I'd go with Mbappe. But I do think, depending on how obviously the knockout stage side of it goes, you'd probably be able to work out a better idea. But obviously, I do think Mbappe. I think he's gonna show up in this tournament.
Do you know what I'd say? I'd say Vinicius Junior. I think Vinicius Junior is going to be player.
Dan, you said Mbappe as well, innit?
I did indeed, Mbappe. Yeah, Mbappe is going to do bits, mate. You look at the group. Take away Denmark because Denmark always cause France problems. They've got a pretty simple group. So, and then
Yeah.
like you said, once they finish top in theory, then the run to the final in theory is pretty.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because I think their run to the final could be quite favorable. If my memory serves me correct. That's what I was thinking of for Mbappe.
Yeah.
Who you
Player of
got?
the tournament is hard, you know. That's one thing you can say. You know what? It's hard because you're
the
relying on the
interesting
player
fact
to pick
is,
up form.
who's France's first game?
Good question.
I can't remember. It might be Denmark, to be fair. I can't remember.
I'm gonna check now.
France, the first game I got it here is Australia.
Need I say any more? Need I say any more?
You know what it is, yeah. I just think back to World Cup 2002 when they lost to Senegal.
Bro, I'll tell you this
I'm
now.
hoping
Was
we
that
don't
the
see a
World Cup
repeat.
that Cameroon was just out there in vest?
No, Cameroon did that in the African Cup of Nations.
Oh, what?
The best thing.
That happened a
Yeah,
few
they
years
weren't allowed
before
to.
that. Yeah, that was sick though. Big them up. But yeah, I think. Do you know what France
pick,
are a
Oz?
hit.
I think I'm gonna go Neymar.
Yeah.
And I've got a
You
wild
think
take.
Neymar's
I think
gonna have a
Mbappe's
world of a tournament, innit, boy? Top
Yeah,
scorer,
I
player of the tournament, winning the World Cup.
I think if you're
Mbappe's
goal
gonna
scorer
place
and you
that
win
now.
it, huh?
I think Mbappe's gonna do the same thing that he did last tournament. He's gonna go missing, fam.
I'm with Oz. Oz,
the
this
place
is what
that,
I'm
bro.
talking about. This is the support I need, fam. Dan is on some self-sabotage thing. I don't know what Dan's on.
There's
Yeah?
no
But
self-sabotage.
It's not really
this is what I
self-sabotage,
need,
is
fam.
it?
Self-sabotage, mate.
This is what I need, fam. We need brain.
Mate,
We need people with brains
Get my
here, fam.
wild take then. So who's your pick, Ash?
What's the question, sir?
Player of the tournament.
Oh, I didn't decide, did I?
You picked
I'm gonna go for a wild one. I'm just gonna shoot wild. I'm gonna say that Real Madrid young boy that no one knows how to pronounce his name.
Chouameni.
Don't debunk my theory, bro. Just pronounce his name properly there and then. Yeah, him.
Who?
Say it again, OTC.
Chouameni.
him.
Let me get that spelling, boy, because I don't really want to mess that spelling up.
That's a fair pick because he's probably gonna play.
I
And
think. Do you
he's
know what?
a
I
very good
think a
player.
lot of teams missed the trick with him.
Oh,
And
actually, you know what? I just clocked. It could be. Let's just say, it could be. What's the name? Jude Bellingham. That is, bro.
If
There's a
you
lot
pick,
of
if
names.
I'm not mad at that pick.
I'm gonna
no, it's
throw out,
possible.
I'm gonna throw out there a wild card player. Yeah, let's pick a wild card player, someone who might shock the tournament. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go with Uruguay's Pelestri. I think he's gonna
That's
start
who I
games for
said would
Uruguay.
what's it called? Would have got the young player of the tournament if
Yeah,
we was going to
he's
do
gonna
that.
he's gonna start games for Uruguay, and he's gonna cause chaos because he's so
That's-
direct. He's so direct. It's unreal. I'm actually upset that he doesn't actually play for my club. He just sits on the bench.
Yeah, I'm
Another
glad I don't
player.
have
I'm not
that
mad
spelling,
at that,
boy.
you know.
Yeah, another player that I think is gonna have a good tournament. Despite the fact that this could be his last tournament, is Cristiano Ronaldo. I think
Oh
Ronaldo
no,
with
no,
Portugal
no,
affiliations.
no.
I think
He had.
See,
He,
here's the
you
thing,
know
yeah.
what?
If I'm
I
going
was
for a white young player
waiting.
in the
I
tournament,
was
Musiala
waiting.
or Musiala is my pick. But we're
I
not gonna
was
let OTC get
waiting
that.
for him
That can be
to
your wild
sneak
take.
it in there because I knew he was gonna find a way to talk about this motherfucker. I knew it.
Worst thing is we had a little conversation. We had these little
He's
rant
gonna
before
have the
we hit record.
worst tournament ever. I promise you.
He might not even play.
He is so stupid. Yeah, he thinks because he's masterminded. He's masterminded excellence all this time. Yeah, he thinks he's got one more move. Like one, he thinks he's made that
Masterminded
major play.
excellence.
He's stunk the place up. He's gonna stink. Well, he's gonna stink Qatar up, bro. And
Right.
and you know
So
what? I love Ronaldo.
Oh,
It pains me to say it like this, but he's done the most dumbest thing now, yeah, because he's gonna overcompensate this World Cup, and all the chances that he's been missing already this season are gonna be worse.
right, so
He's
let's
gonna
just
have a
move on
stinker of
to
a
the
tournament.
groups. Who we
wait,
think's
pause.
gonna get
Another
out
person.
each? Oh, go on.
Wait, last person. I think that who could actually surprise us, not surprise us, but like announce himself for the world is Rafael Leao. I think he may cause some problems in the World Cup. I think people will look at him and thinking, "Wow, like who is this kid?" People who haven't heard of him before will be
This
like,
World
"Okay,
Cup's
who's
going to
this
cause
kid?"
some issues though, because I think the January transfer window is going to become seriously inflated because of this World Cup.
Absolutely, and because Todd is going to be the bad one, that's the price has gone up, fam. Yesterday's price, it's not today's
It's not
price,
today's
fam.
price.
Come on,
And if
man.
it's Todd, open checkbook settings. But so right, who do we think is going to get through each group? So Group A is Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, Netherlands.
Senegal, bro.
Now see, I think
Sorry,
Netherlands
say
and
that again.
Senegal are getting through.
Say the other team again, sir.
So it's Senegal,
Netherlands,
Netherlands, Ecuador, Qatar.
Netherlands and Ecuador.
Netherlands and Ecuador.
Netherlands and Ecuador. Ecuador's gonna cause a shock.
Dad, you're a hater, fam. I swear.
It's not about hating. It's not about
Fam,
hating.
you
mate.
just hate him, Koulibaly, fam. At this point, you just don't like him. Fam. Just say you don't like him, fam. At this
Mate,
point, because
mate, he's not good. He's not a good player. Mate.
See, mine is Netherlands and Senegal.
Yeah,
that's
mine's
fair.
the same.
Netherlands and Senegal. Do you know what? I think I know this might sound bad, yeah, but I have a sneaky feeling here that Qataris might put some. Bro, they might put some PEDs on their thing, fam, yeah, and just these players might be superhuman, fam. They might do this stuff, you know. I won't be surprised, but I think the quality of the teams, I think, is going to be Senegal and Netherlands. Yeah, I think.
So you're going the same, yeah?
Yeah, same. I don't know who's going to finish top though.
Netherlands.
See, I'm not. I wouldn't pick who's finishing where because I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's match football. That's why I'm saying
true.
we'll just pick teams that get out. Then
Yeah.
Group B is obviously England, Iran, USA, and Wales. Now my picks from this is England and Wales.
England.
I'm gonna say. I'll say. Do you know what? I think. England and USA. I think USA. I think Wales might put up a stinker. I think USA actually, because of the momentum and because of the increase of interest in football in their country, I think they're just going to be in a mad one, and I think USA might just sneak it. I won't say it's going to. I think Wales are a good team overall, and they're a better team than USA. But I just think that USA
Do you think
might just
just out of curiosity, do you think about Gareth Bale, who always turns up for Wales, is going to sit there and just allow USA, to just stroll through to the next round? He's not.
No,
he's not.
I think Gareth will play well, but I don't think that.
And you think Dan James ain't going to be on bits? Dan James is always on bits for Wales,
Yeah, he's Welsh.
I agree, but
Always,
I think
always.
I think as an overall
always
team,
forget
And
he's
then,
Welsh.
and then do you forget? And then do you forget? Kiefer Moore, who plays for Bournemouth, he's 6 foot, whatever he is, right? This causes all kinds of problems. Yeah, it's just that he's gonna cause America all kinds of problems. And once they get past America, all they need is points against Iran, and then they're gonna be through, mate. Because USA might be Iran, but they ain't beating England, and I don't see USA being Wales. I just don't see it. But
you
that's
know
just
what?
my opinion.
For me,
That's just
I
my
think
opinion.
this is what I think here. I think England will win against Wales and then win against Iran. But I think that they may drop points to USA and draw against them. And I think USA will beat Iran, but I think they'll draw against Wales. And for that reason, I think they might just nick it on maybe goal difference.
I don't
ahead.
see it. If England are dropping points against USA, then they just simply don't deserve to get past the
No, but you
next
got
stage
no, but
after
you
that,
got to
man.
think about that, man. We went to the Euros final, and we in the group stages we drew to Croatia. No, we beat Croatia 1-0. We drew to we drew to Scotland, and we beat Czech Republic 2-0. I think it was 2-1 or 2-0. And so
It was
2 out of the
2-0.
3 games we won. And I think it's going to be similar circumstance here. I think it was actually like that in the World Cup as well. Was it like that in the World Cup?
Mate, if Harry Maguire plays, England are going to struggle, mate. But they should get.
So who's your pick, Oz?
Same as you, man. I said Senegal and Netherlands.
No,
No,
England.
we're on England's group, big man.
Oh,
Man's doing group A, fam. You got group B.
Who's
got
going
to
to
Group
win
B. After
England,
that,
Iran,
same as you,
USA,
Senegal.
Wales? Senegal, fam.
Well, obviously you're going
Sorry, bro.
England.
yeah.
He's gonna have his waistcoats on
England.
throughout winter.
I'm so glad that Oz is here.
Who's your second? Wales as well.
Yeah, Wales. Yeah.
Oz is gonna be backing out the waistcoats this winter, boy.
Bro, I'm gonna be,
You're going
that's
to
it,
work
bro.
in waistcoats,
Every-
innit? You've been going to work in them waistcoats, innit?
Every day, fam. Every day, bro.
Waistcoat Oz. So
That's
then
right.
Group C, we've got Argentina, Saudi, Mexico, Poland. So I'm going
Mexico,
Argentina. I'm going
Argentina,
Poland.
Mexico.
Argentina, Mexico, yeah.
I'm sorry, but
two
Poland don't turn.
Argentinians.
Yeah, Poland don't turn up for tournaments. Like Dusky, he's a good striker, but he can't do it by himself. Poland just don't show up. Like personally, every tournament they've been in, they just don't show up. You expect them to do bits because they got Dusky, but nothing ever happens. It's mad, but they qualify so easy.
Oz, your pick?
Argentina.
Well,
Poland.
Argentina.
And Poland over Mexico. Okay.
Yeah, I just have a feeling Poland might just show up for some reason in what will be Lewandowski's last World Cup, because he ain't getting to another one after this.
I mean,
Then
that's
who we
fair.
got? Group D: France, Australia, Denmark, Tunisia. I think this one's going to probably be pretty unanimous. I think if I'm
France and
correct,
Denmark.
everyone's going to go France and Denmark.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it's past the babies.
One second.
Just a Friday, expect Ericsson to put on a show against France because he always plays well against France, by the way.
I think we'll have a good tournament. Anderson. I think we'll have a pretty decent.
What are you
Not
talking
even just
about?
talking about this game. I knew why he was going to drop that. I just think he's going to have a thing.
Bro,
Then
unless
E.
Mate, he's been playing better than Koulibaly, right? No?
here we go, fam.
You know, he's
Dan,
passing from the
let's
back.
carry on,
It's
Let's
amazing.
carry on, fam.
Then Group E: Spain, Costa Rica, Germany, Japan.
Spain and Germany.
I'm going Spain and Germany.
Yeah.
But
Although
I do
don't
think
be, I'm gonna do it, Dan. Don't be surprised that Japan may cause
see
some
my one won't
trouble.
necessarily be Japan. I think Costa Rica is going to beat one of either Spain or Germany. I think Costa Rica
Costa Rica,
will beat one of
Costa
That's
Rica is
fair.
the one that caused problems just because like they're just a team where not many teams are going to be watching them. Not many teams are going to know their players other than their goalkeeper. So yeah,
So was that everyone's pick? Spain and Germany out of that group.
Spain and Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna banter and say Japan and Spain, but instead, yeah, forget it.
I'll support you 100% of that, Oz. Got no qualms about that.
Then the next group: Belgium, Canada, Morocco, Croatia. Now I'm gonna go with Belgium and Canada, but because I do love Morocco, I'd like to see them through. But I do feel it's gonna be Belgium and Canada out of that group.
Belgium and Croatia for me.
Oh, this is tough, bro. This one is tough. I'm gonna say Belgium for certain. Fam. Even though I want ZH to leave my football club here, I do call him Edgware Road Iniesta, and I think he may do well in this tournament. We'll go with Edgware Road, fam. We'll go Morocco, fam.
They got the best Puma kits still. I'm not even gonna lie, them Puma kits are dead for this World Cup. But somehow they escaped the bomb. Oh, it's terrible the way they look.
But the Croats, bruv. This is the
Yeah,
issue,
I'm
man.
gonna.
The Croats are
So
difficult
what were
to
the so
go
what,
against.
so what
One
were the
second,
teams?
guys.
So what were the teams again?
Belgium,
Belgium,
Canada.
Canada, Morocco. One second.
Oh yeah, no, the teams are Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia.
Okay, in theory, Belgium should go through, and I think people might be shocked, but I'm gonna go with Canada. I think they might cause a few upsets. To be fair,
I don't think
Like,
that's shocking, Dan, compared to like
no.
if you're saying yeah,
The reason why I say it's shocking is because realistically speaking, like I don't personally think Canada's team's that strong, but their striker is a menace, and he's gonna cause all sorts of problems. That's for sure.
yeah.
You give him two chances, he'll probably score one goal.
Who was
So
that? Sorry.
I'm going with bloody Canada and Belgium. I think Canada's going to cause all sorts of problems just because of Jonathan David. He's a nightmare to
Alfonso
deal with.
Davis is gonna have a good tournament too, I reckon.
Yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah, him too. Yeah, so that's about two. I
Oz?
don't think.
That's doable though. That's doable because the gap between Canada and Croatia, this aged Croatian team,
No,
it's not.
there's still a gap.
There's a gap. There's a gap, but it's
There's still
doable.
a gap. There's
It's
still a gap. But
doable.
I think the problem with Croatia is I think they might get done with the pace. Like they've only got one defender who's actually got any kind of pace. All the rest
Yeah.
of them are a bit slow. So yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your
Yeah.
picks there, Oz?
Let's go Belgium and Croatia.
Oh wow, we're all picking different. Okay, interesting.
Then we
Belgium,
got
Morocco,
Group
yeah.
G, which is Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, Cameroon.
Brazil for certain, and
Brazil, I reckon Cameroon.
Brazil.
I think. But
You know, I say
who's up front for Serbia? Is it Vlahovic? Am I getting the countries mixed up?
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna pretend like I know the difference between some of
trying
them.
I'm trying to remember. It's a Vlahovic who plays up front for them.
I look at the squad now. Serbia FC.
Yeah, who's up front for them?
Okay, so they've got in their team
I just wanted the strikers.
Vlahovic. Yep.
Yeah. I'm going with
Kostic.
I'm going with Serbia. Brazil and Serbia.
They got Milinkovic in goal. They got Pavlovic. Interesting.
Yeah. I'm going with Serbia. Yeah. Brazil and Serbia.
OTC, who you got?
They finished on top of. They finished on top of Portugal's group for the qualifiers, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they won the
scored in
group
like the
ahead
90th
of.
minute.
Yeah, it was Mitrovic, wasn't it? We got the goal, wasn't it?
Yeah,
If
good
I'm not
goal it was
mistaken.
as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they got
I,
Mitrovic as well. So yeah, they're gonna cause problems.
I'm gonna say Brazil and I think Switzerland may
Yeah,
do.
you
I
know what?
think
That's yeah. Swiss are not a good tournament team. You know, they turned up and this caused problems. I can't be upset with that.
Switzerland. Yeah, I got Switzerland because I think that they got their captain Jack Hart is on form, really on form, and I think they will do bits. I
They
won't say
got
they do like they're gonna go like deep in the tournament, but I think um
don't
they're gonna go
underestimate
for
them.
this
You know,
group.
as much as I pick Serbia, don't underestimate them because they didn't. They beat France in the last tournament, didn't they? No, but not. So they're a
Yeah,
good team, and they got a Kanji in defense as well. So
Your
you
picks,
never know.
Oz?
Yeah,
Obviously
Brazil and
Brazil.
Serbia.
Then the final group: Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, South Korea.
I think this might be the
Portugal
top.
and Portugal, Ghana. Let's
I
go,
think this
fam.
is the. I think if you had to pick four teams, this might be the toughest group. You know, personally.
No, that's what I said. I think this is the toughest group, and
Yeah.
I have a sense Ghana and Uruguay.
You're telling me, yo, hold, I go say no more. I'll just keep a mouth shut. I'll just keep my mouth shut.
These are the sort of teams that Portugal struggle against. They struggle to break these teams down. Like, just look at
You want
what
to
happened
break
with
down
them in
Portugal
Serbia.
squad, fam. You want to break down
Mate, you're missing
Portugal squad, fam.
but you're missing the point though.
See, here's my thing with this. I think a lot of the African teams might surprise people because I don't think the heat's going to bother them as much as other countries. Because you got to realize, while it's still going to be hot, they play tournaments and stuff in hot weather too. So I think they will be teams that ain't going to be affected by the heat as much. And as for me, Uruguay will be the strongest team in there, and then it would just be between Ghana and Portugal. And I just have a feeling Ghana might just squeeze through. And then you got to think the Ghana Uruguay game in itself is pretty much like it's going to have a derby set into it when them players enter that pitch because there's a lot of animosity still held between them two countries.
Bulls,
Definitely.
let me talk to. Let me just tell you, Portugal, fam. If I'm looking at the names here, Cristiano Ronaldo, João Felix, Rafael Leao, Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, bruv, Ruben Neves, William Carvalho.
Here's my thing,
Come
yeah.
on, man.
So
Rafael
one
Guerrero,
second, you're saying these
Pereira,
names, yeah?
Ruben Diaz, Cancelo, Dalot, Rui Patricio, Jose Sarr, who's been playing well for Wolves. Come on, man.
Because you're
Like,
making me draw for this
I,
now,
I,
yeah.
I listen.
Bear me one moment.
I heard that. My biggest issue here with Portugal is the fact here that
They
Cristiano's made
needed
it the Cristiano show.
one
Like,
second.
it's
we
not the
say
Cristiano
again.
show. Cristiano has made it the Cristiano show, and it should be about the team, and I think that's going to cause a few issues because you could
Right.
already
So you want to give
sense
me
already this year.
the Portuguese team. Let me give you the Portugal group that they didn't qualify from as winners. Serbia, Republic of Ireland, Luxembourg, Azerbaijan.
You don't say anymore.
Like,
That come on. Like I said, they struggle
okay,
to
What
qualify.
are
granted,
you
they're
talking
only
about? Who's gonna? When was
one
that? Back in
second,
the back
granted,
in 1950s, fam. I'm talking
no,
about
this
2022, fam. World Cup.
yeah,
Let's talk about
one
this
second.
World Cup. Otherwise, I
Nacho.
might just start drawing for Rob.
One second. One second.
80
One
months
second.
ago, England walloped Germany, fam. Yeah, and I don't even think we're gonna win the World Cup, bro. But
One
fam.
second.
But anyway,
Here's my thing. Here's my thing. We've won the World Cup 4 times. What's your point?
my point
What's your
is,
point?
yeah, you man got Kai Havertz up front, fam. So let's
But he's
just
not up front.
calma,
He's not up front.
calma, fam.
But
He is up
anyways,
front, fam.
Serbia was the team that beat Portugal as their only defeat to knock them out. And then they drew 2 games in that, which, ultimately then in theory cost them the thing. So to sit there and say they've got all them players when all them same said players played in the qualification games, they drew against Republic of Ireland. And then who else did they draw against?
I can't believe what I'm hearing, man. I can't believe you. Bro,
I'm gonna go
I,
for Portugal and is it Ghana? Portugal and Ghana.
So
Oz.
what was
Thank you.
so
Oz.
I'm going
Oz.
I'm going with as much as I think
Let me
Portugal
guess.
will
Not
struggle.
Portugal.
Let me finish. As much as I think Portugal will struggle in the group here, I'm going with Uruguay and Portugal. As much as I believe Portugal will struggle.
Thank you, Dan.
And UOTC, I'm guessing Portugal and Uruguay.
No, Portugal or Ghana, fam. Come on, man. You got to support the African brothers. That's what I'm saying, fam. Portugal and a Black Star, fam. Come on,
Oh,
bro.
you once again support the African brothers. So what happened to Tunisia? They're African brothers. They're African brothers. What happened to them?
Listen,
One
yeah.
second. 1 second. Cameroon are your African brothers, but you've chose Switzerland over them. Don't draw the African brother line now when you've
No,
already
listen.
put two of them out.
Yo,
I've got family members that are Ghanaian, fam. So it's cool, fam. All I'm saying is, yeah, I'm supporting the Ghanaians, fam. That's how it works, fam. That's how it
But
rolls,
it's
fam.
just that you. Once again, it's just that you throw out the. You got to support the African brothers, and I've seen you like dash two of them out in the shape of
Well,
Cameroon and Tunisia.
what about Morocco, fam? What about Morocco, fam? See what I'm saying, fam? Selective.
Morocco and thing, innit?
Selective.
No, it's not
no,
selective.
no, it's not selective.
I
You
gave
Select
you
said
that
what you
one.
said. You said
I
what you
gave you
said.
that one. Own
Listen,
it. Just
what I'm
own
saying
it.
is, yeah, what I'm
You
owning,
pick who
yeah,
you pick.
is Ghana, yeah, the Black
Listen,
Star.
I'm not.
They're
I'm
gonna
not
come
mad
through,
at
fam.
you for your picks. I was just saying, based on that, I got to support my African brothers line. I was just like, but you're throwing two of them out.
Mate, I'm not
So
being funny. Yeah,
I just thought I'd ask the
okay.
question.
You
I've
selected
supported the
Ghana,
brother.
yeah, but who's the threat from Ghana? Just like you'll see, who is a real threat from Ghana in their team?
Listen, do you know the threat from? Do you know the threat from Ghana?
Yeah.
Themselves, fam, because they're gonna bag, fam. Don't test me, fam. Let me tell you something, yeah. Ghana are gonna do well in this tournament. Like, let's not kid ourselves, fam. World Cup quarterfinalists, they batted up. What's it called? They gave. What's that team again? Argentina.
Mate,
A run for their money.
you just said, yeah, don't talk about back in the day, and now you're talking about back in the day.
Back in the
Make it
day,
up.
you know.
Dan,
He's that
Dan.
old head, isn't it? He's that old head. Back in my day.
Make it make
Let me
sense.
tell you
And
something, yeah?
1 minute is you can't talk about back in the day. Now we're talking about back in the day.
Listen.
Where are we going with this?
Let me tell you something, yeah. When we started talking about flipping 2002, fam, 2006, fam. No one
Wait,
saying anything.
I'm commenting off what you said. You
Nah,
One
said
second. I was
you
giving
said
you
OTC.
factual basis.
More's the same 4 World Cups, fam. Nah, man, that's not common, man. Let's not talk
Yeah,
about.
because
What
you
about
said
the last
England beat
Euros,
us
fam?
back in the day.
We beat in the
We
Euros,
didn't
fam.
win it, and neither did England. So I
Yeah,
don't
but
see
we got better
the
chance.
point here.
We got better
Wait.
players. We got better chance. Come on, man.
Dan.
Wait,
Dan,
hold on.
Did you just
listen.
say? Did you just say? Yeah, England's got a better team than Germany. Like, come on, like, what are you smoking?
What do you mean, we were smoking, fam?
What
What
are
did
you
they do in the World
smoking,
Cup? What did they do in the Euros, fam?
mate?
That's what I'm
Mate,
smoking, fam.
England
I'm
don't
smoking.
have a
I'm
better.
smoking. I'm
England don't
smoking
have
the
a better
Harry
team.
Kane pack, fam. I'm smoking the Mason Mount, Phil Foden, Jude
Mate,
Bellingham
the fact you mentioned Mason
line,
Mount,
fam.
the fact you mentioned Mason Mount just tells me, yeah, your takes are just gonna continue to be wild because Mason Mount, it's not even had a good season. Like, it's not even close. Like, it's just dead after dead.
You're the
Very-
You're the guy. Hold on,
man.
Dan. You're the guy, yeah, that turned around and said, "Oh, Van Dijk. Oh no, he's had a poor. We know he's had a poor tournament, fam. Oh,
He has,
he's been poor
yes.
for Liverpool, fam. Yeah, but you
He
know what?
has.
Yeah, they're gonna do well. They're gonna do well in the Netherlands, fam. Yeah, but you don't have that same grace for some of our boys, fam. Dan, I don't know what you're on some self-sabotage thing, you know.
Well,
I'll say this
anyway,
now.
let's move to my next one. A
Anything from
wild
within, Dan.
take.
Wild take. A wild. Actually, what is a wild take? Because I think
It can be
winning the World
anything. It
Cup.
can be anything. Portugal winning,
Portugal winning the World Cup. That's
Mason
exactly what I'm
Mount
saying.
winning the Golden Boot winner. Like, what's your wild take? Something that you think is going to happen at this World Cup.
my
That's a
wild
wild
take.
take.
Yeah,
It don't need to be right. It's just something, you know.
that's
you know, it's a wild take.
unrealistic. That's unrealistic.
It can be realistic, unrealistic. I don't mind. It's just a wild take.
I
innit?
got a realistic one. Yeah, my unrealistic one is that I think Germany might go further for the tournament than England. That's my unrealistic one.
That's your wild
So
take.
wild
Yeah?
take. that's my unrealistic wild take here. But in terms of like on a serious level, I think we can.
No,
Well,
I need your actual wild take because I'm only giving you one, big man.
Just one.
I think
I've got to
I
get
think
all Ash's
I
predictions in a second.
Don't
I
ever
think
have me hating outside the club like I can't ever get in again, fam. Don't ever do that.
do you know what I think? Yeah, I think my wild take is I think France will collapse it as well. I don't think that's a wild take, to be fair, because they've done it in the last Euros, and
Big man,
I
I've got my wild take set in stone. Yeah, you're pandering on your wild take right now.
What's
my
your
wild
wild
take
take?
is that
Sorry,
okay.
I've got a budget phone in charger.
My wild take is France
Your wild take?
will
What was that? France collapsing.
France collapsing.
That it. France collapse.
Yeah, I mean that's not really wild. It's expected, but
No, it's expected by you. Only you.
Dan,
It's only you OTTV expected.
you know what it is, yeah? I said Bulls, yeah, supports Man United, fam. Dan, you're an anti-England supporter, fam.
What
I
are
don't
you
know what
talking
he's on,
about?
fam.
I've not said nothing other than the fact here that if England
Nah, man.
start Harry Maguire in the team, then expect England not to get far. Because this guy's
Right.
been poor.
One second.
Nah,
Let me get all Ash's
Where's the
group
six?
stage
Yeah.
winners quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Ash, I just need two teams you think will get through each group. Yeah. So Group A, Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, Netherlands.
Senegal and Netherlands.
Then England, Iran, USA, Wales.
It's only out of 3, really. You should expect England to get out, and then I'm gonna say Wales, just because Gareth Bale ain't, he's got his last World Cup, so I'm guessing he's gonna make a valiant effort of it, and I guess the Wales guys would kind of do so for him as well.
Right. Then we go Argentina, Saudi, Mexico, Poland.
Mexico and Argentina.
Well, I knew Argentina was one because they're your dark horse. France, Australia, Denmark, Tunisia.
Say that again.
France, Australia,
Wait.
Denmark,
France,
Tunisia.
Denmark.
Australia or Tunisia.
If I said Tunisia, I would only be saying that on the basis of Hannibal Mejbri plays for them, so I'm not going to do that on bias. I'm just going to say logic, Denmark and France. Is Casper Dolberg still playing?
I have no idea. Spain, Costa Rica, Germany, Japan.
Germany, of course.
Yep.
Say the last 3 for me again, please.
Spain, Costa
and
Rica,
who?
Japan. Costa Rica or Japan.
I'll throw a wild one. Japan.
Oh, wrong. That is wild. I had to
Go
rewrite your
wild.
predictions.
Two
Belgium,
things. I'm different,
Canada,
you know what I mean?
Morocco, Croatia.
Say that again.
Belgium, Canada, Morocco, Croatia.
Again, if I said Canada, I'd probably say that because of Alphonso Davis. So I'm going to go with... I'm buying myself some time because I'm trying to remember what teams you said.
Canada, Croatia, Morocco, Belgium. So just Canada,
Croatia and
Morocco.
Belgium.
Then Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, Cameroon.
Brazil. Ooh. Do Switzerland got any players apart from Xhaka?
They got a Kanji, the Man City defender.
Well, to be fair, one of these, there's no team in this group that's actually not been picked.
Who is it again out of?
Serbia, Switzerland, or Cameroon?
Cameroon, Mama Africa, man.
That's what I'm
Oh,
talking about.
that sounds like someone else that just said that a second ago, yeah. But
My
we
man.
won't get into that. We won't get into that. Then Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, South Korea. I'm gonna preempt
Ooh.
this one because I could feel you might take this left.
Ooh.
Is your mate playing in this one as well?
I'm gonna say Uruguay. I ain't a hater of Portugal.
Right. Okay. So
No,
No, but
I
Africa.
don't know if
No,
I wanna
Ghana.
stick with Uruguay. No, Uruguay. 'Cause That South
Oh,
American
wait, one
football,
second. Don't let OTC fool you on this Mama Africa thing, yeah, because my man
No,
left
I was thinking
Tunisia
in it,
and
but I was just
Cameroon
trying to think.
in groups, innit?
I was trying to think if I could.
And
I
no,
can't
no,
think of
he took
like
Senegal. I'll let him. He took Senegal.
if
I'll
I'll
let
be
him know.
lying if I said I knew Ghana's national team like that. So I can't really. So I'm
So
probably
what?
making a
Okay,
wild guess
your
there.
wild take,
My wild take.
yeah, can be anything that you think will happen at the World Cup.
England are going to win the World Cup.
That's your wild take,
Come
yeah.
on! That's what I'm
Is
talking
that what you
about.
want to look in as your wild take, yeah?
Yo,
That is a wild take. Just
That's
so
wild.
yeah.
Are you locking that in?
If it does happen, at least I said it's happened somewhere, and this is being recorded, so I have proof.
This is what I'm talking about, man.
Wait, so
And
OTC,
he's-
why did you say that? OTC, why
Just
did you say that?
Because one, that's not a wild take. Two, we're not dark horses. And three, we're not favourites to win,
You're
fam.
not- you're-
We're in that
you're
middle
not-
bracket, fam.
What middle bracket?
That we're one of the favourites to win.
I
But
don't know
we're
why.
Do you
too
know
good
why?
enough.
I
Do
don't
you
know.
know
I
the
don't
We're
know
only
too
why.
good to be a
possible
dark
reason?
horse,
I
and we're
listen.
too good to be a wild take.
Not for good footballing reasons. The only reason why I think England might win it because this would be for him to have a bad tournament would surely have to go in it. And he's the type of guy that would probably shithouse a fucking World Cup and keep his job or bounce on his own terms, bro.
Yeah.
Right. So Dan, you got yours.
Oh, by the way,
Portugal winning the World Cup.
Oh, yours is Portugal winning the World Cup, yeah.
Yeah, that's the wild take, mate. Tell you. I just
like
don't. I
these
don't
wild
see. I
takes.
don't
like
see.
these wild
Before I
takes.
give mine,
I
I'm
don't-
gonna
I
wait to
don't-
see Oz is typing. So let me see what Oz is, and then
Yeah,
I'll
I don't-
throw my one.
I don't see Portugal winning it,
You
but-
started to do with England, didn't it? We're not getting out of the group stages. I something like that.
No, mine's nothing to do with England. I have you know.
No. You're gonna be
Mine's
on
actually
things, man.
nothing to do with
That's
England
salty vibes.
whatsoever.
Why?
Sorry,
Wait,
Michael.
why are you so obsessed with people's takes on England? There,
Trust me,
And you
mine
don't
is
even
nothing
think-
to do with
No,
England.
no, no, no,
you
no,
don't
no.
even, you don't even think they're
Muller,
gonna win it.
Mulls and Asher, I can accept them because they support Germany. Dan,
Okay,
bruv,
one
you're
second.
like an enemy from within, fam. You're like a
Oz's wild take. One second. Oz's wild take is Batshuayi is gonna do bits.
bruv,
Say
come
what?
on, man.
His wild
Say that
take was
Batshuayi
Say
is
that's
gonna
right.
do bits. Yeah.
Say that's right. Yeah. No, to be fair,
Wait, what was
Michi,
his wild take?
hey,
It's a wild take. Now
No,
here's
to be
mine.
fair-
Nah, man.
I missed
love
it.
Michi,
What was the
man.
wild take?
Batshuayi is gonna do bits.
That wouldn't even shock me still. It
Blood.
wouldn't shock me.
Just because him and Batshuayi have the same kind of hairstyle right now, bro, does not mean that he is gonna do bits, bro. I wanted to say he was looking Serge Gnabry-ish with that mustache a little bit still.
Right. My wild
Hey,
take is
Batman's not doing nothing, fam. Batman, I'm sorry, I like him, and he's been a good servant for Chelsea.
He won
but
you a trophy, so be nice.
I like him, but fam, ain't no way, fam. Ain't no way. No.
mine kind of ruins his Oz's thing, yeah. My wild take is Neymar is gonna end up injured.
That's a thing.
That's
that's
just bad mind, man.
That's a possibility.
It's not. It's not.
It's a possibility.
Hey,
You're
one
bad,
second,
man,
it's
fam.
a wild take.
No,
I just think.
bro.
I
Nah,
just
you
think
know
Nah.
he's. Hey,
Like,
listen,
injured.
no, that's bad mind because you know
No.
he's gonna fake an injury in 3 months to go shaggy sister allegedly.
Hey, let's not do that one. But it happened. It's happened before. It's happened before in the Brazil
I said
World Cup.
allegedly.
After the Brazil World Cup, he got injured. I think he's gonna get injured in this one.
Oh,
No.
But
oh, mate.
Wow.
Oh, mate.
Wow.
I said allegedly.
hey, that was
Wow.
wow.
Bro, what?
All right.
Yo.
With that being
I'm just
said,
saying,
I
it's
like
no
Neymar.
we're
coincidence.
gonna wrap this video up now.
Wait. Let me talk about
No,
England.
no,
My starting 11.
I'll let you get that. And then obviously once the group stage is phased out and then we have the knockout stages set, we can reconvene and then give our prediction once we got the knockout things to how we think and which teams we think to the final once we have the route that they can go. But
Fair enough.
not Oz, OTC, what was you gonna say now about England?
Nah, man, I've already come up with my own predicted lineup. I would ask for Dan, but Dan's not really an England fan. He's more like
Well, I can tell you.
a low-key Germany fan. But yeah,
He
I-
actually
I could-
tweeted this earlier.
He tweeted the
And
England's
you're
lineup
gonna
earlier.
be surprised if you let him read him out. I saw it on Twitter earlier. You'll be surprised.
Can I read it out?
okay.
Can I
Go,
read it
go,
out? Yeah?
Drew.
Right. So in goal, Pope. Right back, Trippier. Centre back, Stones. And either Dyer or Maguire, unfortunately. Left
Who you
back,
That was-
picking?
Shaw.
Which one? You got to pick it with like one. What you can't play with 12 players, bro. Who you picking?
Mate.
He's
Mate.
trying to
Well, I think both
Wait.
are unfortunate, so it doesn't really matter which one he picks.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't
No,
matter.
No, Bulls.
1 second. No, 1
Bulls.
second.
What's all this high
One
security
second.
stuff, bro?
One
What
second.
are you doing,
Let's,
bro?
let's be clear here, yes. For someone who hates Maguire, yeah, the fact that he's put him on his team sheet, I thought you'd be championing that.
Yeah, hold on.
Can
He
I
never
finish?
put him on his team sheet. He put 2 players on his team sheet. We're not playing 12 man, we're playing with 11 man. So Dan,
Anyways, carry on.
I
Carry
need
on
a clear.
with the team.
Can I
Are you
finish?
playing 3
Can
at
I
the back?
finish?
Are you playing
Can
3
I
at the
finish?
back?
No, it's 2 at the back. Bro. It's 2 at the back. Yeah.
So who you playing?
Right.
Dyer Maguire, lad.
Anyhow,
We got to know. Come on,
Either
man.
one, it makes no difference. Yeah, left back, Shaw.
All right, you
In the-
choose.
in-
You choose OTC.
In midfield, I'm going Rice, better than Madison, and left and right wing. On the right, got Foden. Left, Rashford. Kane up front.
You on the left? On the right?
Foden on
Foden.
the right, and Rashford on the left.
okay.
I
I thought I
can
heard
see
Holding.
OTC
I
not
thought he
picking
said
that.
Holding. I was about to
No,
say,
Foden.
bro.
Right, I'll let you get
Interesting.
your lineup.
Is that
in-
against? Wait, Dad. Is that against Iran or is that?
No, this is just who his England starting 11 was.
England side
because
11.
I picked one against Iran for the start. Like,
So I'll let you hear
Iran.
that before I end the recording. So let me hear that and see how close
So
you get.
Pickford in goal because Pope can't kick the ball with his feet, with his feet to save his
Pickford-
life.
Pickford
Shit
can't-
like that.
We've been recently, don't it?
Pickford can't save a ball. Nor can he catch a
Listen.
ball. But continue.
Let me tell you something, yeah. Pickford in goal, easy pick. Trippier, Stones. I looked at most of the centre backs and I said, you know what? It's
I'm going
against
Maguire.
Iran, and I think there's no. Well, you have to think about it like this. Maguire's not been playing well in his club form, but I think if he plays for the first 3 games of the tournament and picks up his form in that circumstance, I think he could have a good tournament. Last tournament in Europe. Well, not Europe.
You know his last England game was like shocking, right? I just
Mo-
thought I'd throw that one in. I just thought I'd throw that one in there because you was talking
Let's
about club
not
football, and we know we don't play club football properly.
Let's not talk about it. Anyway.
Last time we played was a striker.
So in terms of the last Euros, he came. I think he was injured for the first couple of games, and then he came in and was a player of the
let's skip
tournament,
that.
and then the one beforehand.
Continue with this lineup. Just continue the lineup.
Listen,
I
he
don't
was
wanna hear about it.
playing against Germany.
Stop making excuses for Maguire to get into the team. Just pick your team, please.
Just pick Jebediah Maguire, bro. Go on.
Okay. Well, anyways, yeah, Trippier,
So-
Stones,
yeah, so-
Maguire, and Shaw. I think the back 5 kind of pick itself. I think the 3 midfield I'll play against.
You playing back 5?
Iran. No, sorry. The back 5. I'm talking about 4 defenders and 1 goalkeeper, like the unit. Yeah,
Okay.
3 in the midfield. Well, 1-8/10. You can chuck it in. So Bellingham, Rice, and against Iran, I'll play Grealish. I think he would create
You're gonna
spaces
pick-
for the attackers.
Just out of curiosity, I just got a question. So you're
Yeah.
gonna pick Grealish, yeah, who's not in form.
I mean,
Yeah.
the last game he
Whatsoever
played,
over Madison.
I saw the
over
last game.
Madison, Over
I saw the
Madison.
last game he played. Yeah, I saw the first and foremost. Yeah, Grealish. First of all, you have to understand like this: for Grealish, for England plays well. 1, 2 for Man City. His last game that I saw him play was against Chelsea, and he done phenomenal. Yeah, and I thought that okay. Well, the man of the match was the goalkeeper, but
We're gonna
outfield he
ignore.
was he was.
We're gonna ignore. We're gonna ignore the fact that Madison's been doing bits all season.
Look, Madison's not
season.
played a
All
single.
season.
No,
All
Dan,
season. He's been playing
Dan,
well all season.
Dan, this is my issue on England squad here, and I've been speaking about this with a couple of people as well. People think it's some award nomination. Like if you get into the England squad, yeah, it's like an award nomination. It's not, bro. This is a team that we have to think to ourselves, comprised of
So you're
11
gonna pick up.
individuals
You're gonna pick.
to
You're gonna
win.
pick a player.
Not win
So-
the tournament, but this
You're
is
gonna
this
pick.
is
You're gonna
to
pick.
win the
You're gonna
match.
pick a player. You're gonna pick a player. Yeah, who hasn't played
He
attacking
played 2
midfielder.
games ago.
Yeah,
No,
in
he
attacking
played. No,
midfielder.
he played against Chelsea. He played against
Wait.
Chelsea in that
Wait.
same position.
He was
Same
alright.
position. Like,
He was alright.
bruv, the whole game he was in the centre of midfield. Like the whole
Because
game
he was
playing
he was
good.
he was drifted in.
Let's just
But
say
he was
finish
just
the starting lineup because I'm curious as how this lineup finishes.
Yeah. But this is against Iran, and also my attackers is Kane. I've got Kane in attack, and I think Grealish creates a lot of space for Kane. I also have on the wings, on the right wing, I've got Bukayo Saka, and I've got Raheem Sterling. I think when you got Grealish, Rice, and Bellingham played against a low block team like Iran, they can keep the ball, create spaces, and hold and keep the ball higher up. And I think that would allow the likes of Raheem and Taka to do well and Kane to get goals.
just out of curiosity, yeah. So
Yeah.
what you're saying is that our top goal scoring left winger in Rashford is not going to be in the team.
Who's our top
And
goal scoring
top goal scoring left winger is Rashford
for
this
Manchester
season.
United?
No, for all England players, Rashford, yeah. And the second top goal scoring winger for England, yeah, in the group here would be Foden, right? And neither one of them is going to be your team. Mate,
Yes, because for 2 reasons. No, this is against Iran. The reason
Mate,
why
you want goals. You want goals, mate.
no,
Like,
yeah,
all these
exactly.
players, all these
This team
players,
was
all these
scored.
players.
Yeah,
Mate, all
but
these
Iran,
players.
but
Mate, all your players.
Dad, hold on.
All
I
right,
won't
if you want goals, I hear Saka. I don't understand Sterling because Sterling's not been on.
I'm gonna end
Sterling
the recording. We can continue this conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sterling weren't on form.